Hey, this is Star, and I'm going to provide a walkthrough here of how to create a local guide for your neighborhood using QR codes or quick response codes and putting them on signs. We have seen it as a very helpful resource for folks that are walking around and looking for things to do, events, businesses, and even in times like right now where things are changing rapidly. So it's helpful in this case to have signage out there that can be driving people to up to date, accurate information about what's changing around them in their neighborhood. So there are two main steps in this process. The first step is we need to create the map that we want people to use when they scan the QR code on the sign that we'll put up. And for the second step, we need to create a new record in your account to keep track of where your new QR code sign is located and how many times people scan that sign. So let's get started here. So what I did to demonstrate this is I used Greenpoint as an example in Brooklyn, and I imported some business records from the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene for the businesses that serve food and beverages. What we're going to walk through next is the process of creating an area around all the records we just imported for these businesses in Greenpoint. To turn these businesses on that I imported into this demo account, you go over to the map filters here on the left hand side in the blue toolbar, and you select businesses and attractions after that data set's been brought into your account. So the next step is to create a boundary around the area that I want mapped. To start, I have to click on the area toolbar over on the right hand side. So I click on this manage areas button here to extend that. Click on new area, and I'll be presented with these crosshairs that give me the option of just clicking to create a shape and just draw this shape out around all these pins of the local businesses in Greenpoint. And that's pretty much it. So once I'm done creating that shape, I'll click done. And then from there, I click save and name it local guide. Save. And now we will create a QR code sign. Let's say I want to create a smart sign right at the intersection here, Greenpoint Avenue and Manhattan Avenue, probably a pretty busy intersection. I want to put it on the side of this building here, and I'm going to put my pin down, that blue pin, just by clicking somewhere on the map. Click on new record. You'll get a dialog box that will ask you to select the type of record you want to add, and I'm going to click on Streetscape Asset. And then for this, I'm going to call it a smart sign. For status, I'm going to select needs attention. This is because I want to know that this sign has not been printed and installed in the building yet, so I can come back and check which ones still need attention. I need to select public for visibility so that people can scan it and see the sign. Click on that just to add the address automatically. We'll come back to this later, and we'll use it to connect the map that we made to this new QR code smart sign. And that's it for now. I'm just going to click Create Streetscape Asset for now. You should see a little toaster pop up here letting you know that the record was successfully created, and it should add it to the map as well. The reason we're not seeing it right now is because we haven't turned on the Streetscape Asset table. So we're going to go back over to our filters, and we're going to turn on Streetscape Assets. And there she is. Now that we have our Streetscape Asset, we know which intersection it's going to be in. We want to create our map and add that URL for the new map to this redirect URL form for the asset. We go back to the Manage Areas tab, open that guy up, select our GP local guide area. We need to style our map. And to do that, we're going to zoom in on the precise location of our new QR code sign. Open up the Share Map of Area, Create Map, and now we go through these map settings here. We're going to turn off all of the map settings that are on the top here because those are really designed to be for real estate analysis maps. We don't need them for more consumer-facing things like the map we're making right now. And then we're going to go through to the bottom toolbar configuration settings and turn off the Open Data Layers tool and the Analysis tool. So then we'll hit URL, which will copy to the clipboard. Make sure you see that little, message pop up there. And then we'll go over to a new tab, and there we are. We've got all the businesses around here, and we're good to go. So now we're going to go back to our account and link the URL of this map that we just made to our QR code sign. Open it up. We're going to click on View Page. It'll open up the page for this record. Here's our smart sign. We want to click on Edit up here above the map, and then go into the editor and drop that code in place. So we'll save this change, and we're back on our page here. So the final step is to just take that QR code by clicking that QR code button. Now that you have your QR code ready, you basically just need to test it out on your mobile device to make sure it works and it's redirecting to this map we made, and then you can print it. And you're welcome to try that right now. If you have a mobile device or your phone, you can hold the camera over the code and click on the link that drops down as the camera focuses on it. I'd also like to mention that these signs can look and be styled however you'd like. Here's an example of what one of the signs in Long Island City for their smart signage system called LIC Local looks like. So please reach out and ask questions. I think we'll all find that it's a pretty easy process to create these, update them once you get the hang of it. Thanks very much. Have a good one.